So join with me if you guys don't know, this is Mr. Thomas Arthur, Tim's dad and another Hall of Fame member for Parma hockey. So Tim started playing Parma hockey in 1975 through about 1989. He continued his hockey career through the University of Toledo. He started coaching hockey actually when he was still a youth in 1983, when I was 1. And he's still coaching his nephew today. He coached both of his sons, now he's back to coaching his nephew, and we couldn't be happier to have him. He's also served on the board of directors since 2007. His first 4 years actually as the hockey director for Parma Hockey. He served as vice president, general board members. He's also the last 3 years and the current president of Parma High School's board of directors. So, Mr. Tom Arthur, would you mind inducting your son into the Parma Hockey Hall of Fame?
I just wanted to say a few other words here, though, if that's okay. I want to say Parma hockey has been good to our family for years and years and years. I started here about 50 years ago, I guess, in Parma hockey. I had 9 nephews that played, 4 grandchildren that played, 2 children that played, and 4 great-nephews that played, all through Parma hockey. And that's all family over there, and a lot of the people that played. And I'm so glad my son was able to give back to Parma hockey what he got from Parma hockey as well too. And I'm very, very proud to present this award to my son, Tim Arthur.
Okay, sorry. I wrote a little speech. I'm not as good as the rest of these guys riffing, so I had to write down what I say. And I also can't see anymore. I'll try to get through this pretty quick for you guys. I would like to thank Parma Hockey for bestowing me with this honor. I'm especially grateful for being inducted with my brother from another mother, Steve Greenhill. What makes it even more special is that we get to enter this Hall of Fame that includes Steve's mom, Mary, and my father, Tom, along with many other great people who paved the way to this great hockey career. I grew up on Sheridan Drive, the street that dead ends into Forestwood Rink, so I guess it was meant to be. My apologies to Mayor Reese, but Parma Rink will always be known as Forestwood to me. Anyways, my father took me to see my cousins who were playing for Normandy's team play a game. From that moment on, I had found my passion. I was going to be a hockey player. Little did I know then how much the sport would play a role in my life, but it certainly has. I was lucky enough to play during the time in hockey where the sport surged in popularity here in the U.S. Ohio wasn't really a hotbed of hockey, but Parma hockey definitely played a major role in showing Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota that these Ohio boys can play hockey too. As I grew up through the program, I was used to seeing all of Parma's 15 or so teams making the playoffs every year. It wasn't a matter if any of the Parma teams would win a championship, but how many Parma teams would win a championship that year. That success, plus the growth of the sport, partially aided by the success of the 1980 U.S. Olympic gold medal, meant that Parma would always have a new supply of mini-mites. And we were definitely known for our mini-mite program, and still are. That meant we were always looking for coaches and coaches helpers in the mini-mites. And at the age of 12, that began my start into my coaching career. I decided to become a coach's helper, which basically meant I would pick up kids off the ice for the first half of the year and then demonstrate drills to them that the coaches couldn't do for the last half of the year. I had decided to do that as a payback to all the great coaches and volunteers that I had been lucky enough to have over my years of playing. I felt I owed them to pass their love of the game, which had turned into my love of the game, to the future generation of hockey players. I especially tried to pass on not just the knowledge of the game, but also the life lessons that were also given to me.
If everybody could just be quiet and hold your conversations to the end of this, please. All right, there's a lot of time you put into this, and just give them these 5 minutes, please.
I continued to both play and coach at Parma until I went away to Toledo for college. Once I came back from college to start my career in the electrical union, I went back to coaching at Parma. As I was growing up and I finally got married and took a few years off of coaching to start a family. Finally, as my two boys first tried the sport, I again was lucky enough to start coaching again. And thankfully for me, my boys had my family's passion for the game, and I got to be part of this great hockey club again. I had the honor of coaching both of my boys, Tommy and Owen, and my nephew, Robbie Gooden. This year, the opportunity was given to me to coach my other nephew, Aiden Hogg. That team, the Parma Squirt AA team, I am proud to say as of this morning, was able to cross off one of our team goals this year, which was to finish the regular season undefeated. And in 2 weeks, we hope to be able to finish off our whole CSHL season undefeated and bring back double banners for Parma hockey. In closing, I want to again thank Parma hockey, my family, especially my mom and dad, all of the coaches I have had, all the coaches I have coached with, all the other volunteers I have worked with over the years. I would be lying if I said they were all good experiences, but the majority of them were. And I learned something from each and every one of them. And those experiences helped shape the person I am, and I hope I was able to make playing and loving the sport a positive experience for the kids I coached, and I hope at least a few of them want to pass that passion to the new generation of hockey players themselves. I will see you guys around the rink. Thank you very much.